I'm Rich Franklin, this is my shop Zealand, and I'm going to give you a tour right here on AfterBuzz Television. Got an A rating, that's important, because I was a high school teacher. My paper, important to read with my morning juice. Come on in. Show you around a little bit here. This, Ivan, paper's here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is our bakery case. We have a selection of, amazing selection of gluten-free baked goods as well as some vegan gluten-free baked goods. Most of the product that we use in the baked goods are organic, but some things you can't get organic, like gluten-free flours and stuff like that, but all unrefined sugars, unprocessed, bleach, all that kind of stuff. So amazing, amazing baked goods. You come in and try one, I guarantee you're gonna get another one. Moving over, this is our air cooler here, full of our cold pressed juices. Now, cold pressing is a different style of juicing. If you look over here, these are the juice machines that we use to actually make our juices fresh so we can make them in-house. But back in the cold press cooler here, we actually make these things in a different facility. It's a different juicing method where the ingredients are actually pressed, like in a hydraulic press. It maintains nutrients a little bit longer. These are completely raw, unpasteurized. They'll maintain nutrients at optimum levels for about 3 days, and then beyond that, the nutrient quality starts to dissipate a little bit. This right here, definitely don't eat one of these before you leave because it is the most delicious treat. I think I end up eating actually all the profit on this particular product. This is a chia seed pudding. Chia like the chia pets from the 80s. And who knew that they were a superfood full of antioxidants, essential fatty acids. This is actually, chias are one of the few plant foods on the earth that have all your essential amino acids on it. So really, really good stuff. Coming around the corner here, enter the POS system. We have a couple different retail products that we sell, a couple that I really like. These are our quintessentials. This is actually a sea-based minerals, which I use on occasion. These are the ones I use actually for post-workout. We have another mineral that we use. We offer a product called Shilajit, and this is something that I can take on a daily basis, or something that I can actually suspend in water and put it in our shakes, which we use in some of the products that you'll see up on the menu board up there. But basically the idea is that even when you have organic produce grown, a lot of the produce is grown in mineral depleted soil. So you have to find different ways to get your minerals. One way to do that is from the ocean. Another way to do that is from this substance here. This is actually an organic substance that's found high up in the Himalayas. Moving around here, garbage, really, really important. And coming in. So what we do here at Zealand, aside from the cold press juicing and the baked goods, is that we make a ton of stuff in-house. Everything that we do is organic in the facility. You can see here we have our wheatgrass pallet. We don't actually grow our own wheatgrass, but we get it from a wheatgrass supplier. And once again, this is organic. Moving on into the kitchen here. This is our Tonic herb elixir bar that we have here at Zealand. And this is something that kind of separates us from the rest of the pack in the juicing world. Basically here what we'll do is we can make anything from like a wheatgrass shot to a ginger shot. Ginger's amazing for, basically we'll take these shots, we can build teas for you. We have latte teas. If you look up here on the board, basically like I can make you a tea that's a gynostemma based tea and then throw in some of the jing herbs that you saw behind you there, which is a mix of just different herbs and roots and stuff like that that'll help you with anything from a mood elevator to inflammation to whatever. I mean, one of the most amazing herbs that we have here is reishi mushroom powder. So when you come in to order a tea or a latte, basically the difference between a tea and a latte is that the lattes will have some sort of milk added to it, like an almond milk typically. Almond milk that we actually make in-house that you saw in the cooler back there, but you can build your own tea. Basically, you just choose the base, a little bit of a sweetener, honey or agave, and then throw in an herb of your choice, one of the jing herbs. This is a different style of juicer that we use, like I mentioned before, than the cold press. This is basically you send your produce here that you see on the cutting board through a grinder, and then it basically shreds it and then spins it around in a little net and extracts the juice that comes out and sends all the refuse down there. So, Ivan, what are we making today?
So right now we're getting ready to make the pH up.
pH
so
up.
It's all greens, you know, great for your body, good for detox. So very healthy for you. One of the healthiest drinks that we have in here.
This is my personal favorite drink, and so this is a great way actually to start the morning. So Ivan's going to hit us here with this pH up. Awesome, thank you, appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. But in any of our juices and smoothies, we don't put any ice, we don't put any extra sugar or any water in our drinks or anything like that. Basically, everything comes from the plants, the vegetation, the fruit, whatever. It's all extracted from just that. So looking on the smoothie side of things, we have one that has beets in it. It's called Beat the Blues on your top left, and that is by far our most popular smoothie. And people are amazed every time they come in. Number one, it looks like Pepto-Bismol, so it doesn't even look like it would taste good. And number two, it has beets in it. But I guarantee if you drink that drink, you're gonna like beets. So when the produce comes in, my staff, my team has to prep the produce just for convenience, so they're not constantly running to the back of the kitchen back there. And so they'll usually bring it into the food prep table here. Basically have a little bit of each ingredient that we carry in here. My personal favorites, we talked about this before, ginger. I never knew that this is what ginger looked like because I'm just used to seeing the little slices on my sushi plate. But that's what the root looks like, and turmeric is in there as well. It's also another root, but highly beneficial, tons of antioxidants and stuff like that. A little bit of kale, one of my personal favorite vegetables. And moving on down, I'm gonna take you to the back of house. This is where the customers aren't allowed to go, but you're with me today. This is our refrigerator, refrigeration system, basically, just to show you the kind of care that the health department you have to go through. We have to log our temperatures, I believe, twice a day, I think is the rule, but it gets logged on, and then we have to keep these logs in case the health department actually stops in. That's the reason why we got our A rating. And this is what happens. So basically the vegetables come in, fruits and vegetables come in, and once they come in, we put them in these containers for two reasons. One, they're sealed airtight. They maintain nutrients a lot longer, and then number two, it keeps everything cleaner and neater. We date everything as it comes in once it's washed in the food prep sink, and it stays in there. So you can guarantee that when you come here, everything is to the highest standard it possibly can be. It moves from here to the food prep table and then straight to your cup. We're gonna take care of this customer over here.
Hey.
Good morning, sir.
What's up?
How are you?
Always good, man.
Good to see you.
See how black he is?
All right. Looks like you've been eating all my chias this morning, so
This is good.
let me, I'm gonna buy this for you, so let me fake ring you up anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
sure.
that's very nice of you, sir. I will tweet about this.
Hey, Ivan, can I get a spoon, please? Thank you, my man.
Appreciate it.
You got to give me an honest breakdown on it. Tell me what you think. How good is that? I told you. I told you, man. That's why I ended up eating all of them, man. When we built the store, we were really concerned about the environment, or considering the environment. So a lot of the materials we use are very eco-friendly. The cups that we have are plant-based plastics. We have recycled napkins, for example, and it's just, that's all over the store. This wood that we used in the store here is actually a reclaimed wood. This particular wood came from a fence in Oregon. All right, thanks for stopping by my facility here at Zeeland. We're on 252 South Beverly Drive, so come on in. Open 6:59 in the morning to 7:01 in the evening. That's our commitment to the customer. We show up a minute early and stay a minute late.